What we really appreciate the most about Northmount School for Boys, and that is that it's the only independent Catholic boys' school that goes from JK to grade 8 in Toronto. The boys have an opportunity to practice and learn about the Catholic faith, and this is important to us and our family.
I'm Agnes Stowicki, Managing Editor with Our Kids. We're speaking with insiders from Canada's leading private and independent schools to bring you insights into school programs, culture, traditions, and leadership. This includes insights from parents, alumni, and administration. This is the Our Kids Insider Perspective.
So this was some time ago, as our oldest boy is now going into grade 6, and he was attending preschool at a nearby school, which happens to be an all-girls Catholic school starting in grade 1. I had asked one of the parents what happens to the boys when it's no longer co-ed. They mentioned that many of the boys go to a nearby all-boys Catholic school called Northmount. My husband and I wanted to put our children into a Catholic school so they can continue to learn about their faith and be with like-minded children and families. When we learned about Northmount School for Boys, we had emailed the school and immediately got a response, and were asked to come in for an interview and have a tour of the school. Our son actually got to spend a few hours with his peers and the teachers while we met. During that time, the teachers were able to assess whether he'd be a good fit in the classroom, and he was able to see firsthand the environment and begin meeting new friends. I recall him saying how much fun he had and couldn't wait to go back. We completed the application process and were given approval and an admission offer within a week. We gladly accepted and he started JK. With our other son, who's now going into SK in September, it was quite seamless as his older brother was already in the school and the school knew us and our family. Our younger son was given approval to begin JK, and he really excelled in his first year at school. So my youngest son is the baby in the family. He was always at home with me until he started JK, as it was during that time during COVID when we had all those lockdowns. The teachers and staff at Northmount were amazing with him. At first, of course, we had a few days of tears, but once he developed that routine, within a few weeks, he would run to the kindergarten door and didn't need mom and dad's hand to get there. In fact, he started to set an example for his peers and was labeled the big brother of the group, helping others and providing reassurance to them. I think this is a testament of the loving and caring environment of the lower school teachers provided to the students. From an academic perspective, my younger son has also started to read and write in JK. My older boy in grade 6 has flourished at Northmount. We see him as a critical thinker and asking a ton of questions. In regards to his character development, we have seen him grow into a great young man, understanding respect, developing confidence and independence. The teacher and staff provide great opportunities for them to develop their leadership skills, which I see at home with my older son when he plays with his younger brother and sister. More importantly, both boys look forward to going to school and spending time with their buddies. I'd asked my older son this question and he immediately responded, the teachers. He really loves his teachers. I tend to agree with him on this. I find that in particular, the teachers are very detail oriented and really strive to meet accelerated academic teaching goals with their students. Something that I find that is very unique to Northmount is oftentimes during pickup after school, you'll find the teachers playing and hanging out with the students. You see them running, playing soccer or basketball with them. It's a very similar teaching model which St. John Bosco developed called the preventative approach, which is based on love rather than punishment, with the goals to produce good Christians and honest citizens through reason, religion, and loving kindness. The teachers are always helping to develop and build their characters so the boys grow up to become strong, smart men, leaders, and fathers. So there are many things I appreciate about this school, but in particular, I really appreciate that both my sons get physical education every day, regardless of their grade. This really helps to get all that energy out that they need to release. Another aspect that is extremely important to my husband and I is the character development. The school, along with their mentors and us parents, work together to develop each of our children's character. So this includes things like responsibility, perseverance, kindness, respect, sincerity, prudence. We receive a character profile that provides us feedback on how well they are doing, and this helps us to start the conversation at home. This also helps build insight for each of our sons and is helping them work towards intellectual and moral excellence. And lastly, what we really appreciate the most about Northmount School for Boys, and that is that it's the only independent Catholic boys' school that goes from JK to grade 8 in Toronto. The boys have an opportunity to practice and learn about the Catholic faith, and this is important to us and our family. So the one thing that I am most surprised about regarding the school is the sense of communities it has created with the parents and within our children's lives. So we've been at the school for a while now, and the friendships we have created with other families have been amazing and are honestly lifelong. All the parents and children hang out together at school and even outside of school. This can include us parents chatting at pickup after school while our children are playing together on the playground, or hitting a local park in Toronto for a day trip, or camping with other families in one of Ontario's provincial parks, vacationing together, or even playing father son pickup at a basketball court. This has truly been a blessing to our family. Some of the school values that we've seen in our boys put into practice include stuff like integrity, respect, kindness, organization, and responsibility. We have noticed how our boys have adopted and learned from those values and put them into practice at home and with their friends. In particular, organization has been something as a mother I have secretly loved because both their rooms and work areas are much more tidier because of that. I'm no longer doing things for them, rather, they're doing it for themselves and are growing in independence as a result. So I don't think there is a family at Northmount that's any different from any typical family you would see. But what I've noticed is that there are dedicated and loving parents who want the best for their children. My older boy recently won the physical education award for his grade. He worked extremely hard for this. We were so proud of him and how he has developed athletically and with his sportsmanlike skills. He's super competitive and he's beginning to understand the difference between winning and losing and being gracious with either outcome. For my younger son, he's been so proud of being able to read and write in JK. So this has been amazing to watch as a parent because you can see his confidence grow in so many other areas as a result. So honestly, the teachers are they're amazing. It's very refreshing as a parent to be able to reach out to a teacher and have them respond within the same day and address concerns and issues immediately, as opposed to having to follow some sort of protocol or make an appointment and have things just drag on and creating more anxiety or stress to the situation. But in regards to the administration, Dr. Sheridan, the school head, really offers and provides an open door policy. He makes you feel so comfortable approaching him and immediately helps to resolve and address all issues we as parents bring to him. He's also so friendly and available for the parent community. We see him every morning greeting us when we drop off the boys. He is truly a blessing to Northmount. The three reasons for recommending Northmount to other schools would be one, for sure, academic achievement. Both our boys, especially my older boy, has accelerated and done so well because they have this accelerated academic program at Northbound. And also my older boy has been published 3 years in a row in the Polar Expressions writing contest. And with my younger son, he started to read and write in JK. The second reason is for sure character development. We have seen my older boy grow into a great young man, understanding respect, developing confidence and independence, and my younger son being that role model and leader to his peers. The last reason I would recommend Northmount is its spiritual development. This is important to us as a practicing Catholic family. Boys have opportunities to participate in Mass as altar servers, have confession, develop a mentorships with the seminarians, and learn about virtues that will make them great men, fathers, husbands, and leaders of tomorrow. For sure, I would tell them I think you should go for a tour during a school day to get a feel for the school. I would also recommend them speaking to other parents of the grade their child will be going into so they can ask all their questions. In particular, at Northmount, we have a fantastic parent association and lots of opportunities to get involved as a parent. We have lots of events, so maybe even attending an event and having that opportunity to see the community firsthand will help new families decide on whether Northmount would be a great fit for their child.
For more information about this school, you can visit their profile at ourkids.net.